Today I'm going to talk to you about the Hatch nightlight. So we have this, we love it. I am not typically somebody who recommends bougie items on your baby registry. Okay, I'm like diapers, wipes, sheets. Let's get the essentials. But man, the Hatch light is something that I do recommend if you can afford it or you can afford to squeeze it onto your baby registry. Okay, let's talk about it. So Hatch, the company itself, makes all sorts of different lights. There's the Hatch Rest Plus. There's this one that comes with a shusher that's like a portable sound machine. There's more adult style ones as well. There's this like blue one here that has a base so you can move the top. I don't think that's necessary. There's the Hatch Rest right here. This one is second generation. I believe this is the one I want to show you today. I think it's most similar, if not the exact same as what we have. Alrighty, so here is the Hatch Rest. There might be a Hatch Rest Plus. I don't know. The point is though, it's got some key features and you can look at various options and decide which one is best for you. First of all, it's a night light. Okay, it lights up in the room. It's a sound machine. It makes noise. There's a few different noises you can pick from, really quite a few. And the color, you can dim it, you can brighten it, you can change the color. Sound, same. Louder, quieter, change the sound. Okay, why this though? What makes this better? Well, this, you can sync it with an app on your phone, free app on your phone. There's no recurring expense at all. You buy this and it's once. There's no membership fee. There's no monthly service charge. Okay, that's important nowadays. But anywho, what you do is you have that app and you can control it from your phone. So if you need to change the setting, you can do that without going in their room and messing them up, okay? The other thing is we see this as a alarm clock. It's a baby alarm clock, okay? For our kids, red means sleep, green means wake up. They don't know what time it is. They don't know what time it is at 4 a.m. if it's wake up time or if it's still the middle of the night. When their light is red, they know it's go back to sleep time. When it turns green in the morning, they're allowed to get up. Now, this works in the crib as well as in a toddler bed. Well, how does it work in a crib? You're in charge of the crib. Yes, but again, it still helps them. If my kid has a nightmare at 3 in the morning and say they're in the crib, I go in, I leave that light red. Hey, we're going back to sleep. Light's still red. It's still night time. Put them back down, leave. In the morning, their light will turn green and they know it's time to wake up. Okay, it is a baby alarm clock before they can tell time. For us specifically, this helped hugely with the transition from crib to big bed. So in the crib, we trained them. In the morning, if they were crying, I, on my phone, would turn it green and then I would go in and get them. So green meant wake up. Green meant we're getting out of bed. Okay, you could do this manually. So whatever time your baby wakes up, you could manually turn it green. Or you can set a schedule. So every morning it turns green at, we'll just say 8 a.m. If you're a stay-at-home mom. If you work and have to get them to daycare, it might be 6 a.m. You can schedule it to turn green at a certain time and then you go in, get them out of bed, yada, yada. Point being, for us, green means wake up. For us, red means night-night. This helped so much when our oldest child moved from the crib to the big bed. They would see their light and they'd stay in bed. They never got up. They never crawled into our bed unless they were literally sick with the flu or something like that. They would come and let us know. We still love it. We have one in each of our children's rooms and we're going to continue to have it probably until they're old enough to get an alarm clock. Okay, until they're telling time and maybe we set an alarm clock for school or something, but we love it and we definitely intend to use it for the foreseeable future. And honestly, this sounds kind of crazy, but if at some point we're done with it, I might even put it in the bedroom for myself as a gentle alarm clock. You know, you can make them just do different things. Okay, you can have a weekend schedule, you can have a weekday schedule. All right, let me see if I can show you any of the features easily on here. So it's cute overall. On the top, you can tap it. That's another thing. So you can control it from your phone. You can tap it, and then you can also pre-program it again on the app. Okay, it's so great. You can have scheduled things. You can modify it if they are sick and you need to just adjust it. Let's see. So you got the sound machine, nightlight, routine builder. Yes, it is a routine builder. It's so helpful in just having that steady flow to your day. You could even do this. Say you have I don't know, whatever age, toddler or a young child. Say it's red at night like we do. It turns green at say 7 a.m. And then maybe at 7:10, it plays a song. And that song means you need to be dressed and be out of your room or something like that. You could even have multiple things on their morning schedule. Okay, green means wake up. Yellow means it's getting dress time. And I don't know, blue means get in the bathroom to brush your teeth. I don't know. Whatever works for you, but you can set this up as detailed as you want. All right, it's a learning opportunity. You need to teach them over time. You can add more layers to it, But overall, it's essentially an alarm clock. That's the first and foremost, as well as the sound machine, which people buy sound machines anyway. So it's great for that as well. Help babies and kids get to sleep. You can do the color, time for bed, time to rise. Again, essentially an alarm clock. Easy to use app. It is very simple to use. Okay, and like I said, you can do a schedule for weekends, weekdays. You can modify it to your lifestyle. Maybe even like, I know some schools around here, they have one day a week that they start at a different time. You could set that day for a later wake up time. Okay, or if you have a certain obligation, you as the parent, you have to get to work early one day a week, you can modify that day. Okay, overall, it is an incredibly helpful tool. It is plugged in, I will say that. So this style one, it is going to need to be plugged into the wall. It has a battery backup though, so if the power goes out, it should have like 8 hours of battery, I believe, which means that your baby won't get interrupted in the middle of the night. If the power goes out and that sound stops, they might wake up. So you do want that battery backup option. Now, the one that was like on the plate would be plugged in, and the main rest itself, like the colorful globy thing, that could be moved around. I don't think that's necessary though, because then you need to get it back on there to charge back up. So we leave ours stationary. It sits up high where our kids can't touch it. It's on a dresser. They can see it, but they can't touch it. We can touch it when we need to adjust it. But overall, it's not a toy for them. It is something more for us, and it's more for them to just follow and kind of listen to. So for us, this is a luxury item, but it's been a tool, okay? It's not just a luxury bougie thing that is fluffy. This is an everyday routine builder, structure, organization, and getting our family on the same schedule that works for us. Okay, so I highly recommend getting a Hatch product. It could be the Hatch Rest Plus, whatever you want to do. I love it. I will link them in the description, of course. I honestly, as long as it links to your phone, you're good to go. All right, that's what you need, because it is nice to be able to adjust it outside of their bedroom without going in. You need that phone to set up the schedules and all that. So honestly, they're amazing products. Could not recommend enough. And also you can use them from infancy all the way up to, who knows? We have a 5-year-old, we're still going strong with it. I could see it in the room till they're 10. I truly don't know. The fact that we keep ours up on a dresser, it's getting zero wear and tear. Like the plug-in stays plugged in all the time. It's not like a phone charger that wears out, you know? This thing is gonna last ideally for a very long time. Okay, it's not getting beaten up by our household. We absolutely love it, and I think it is one of my top luxury items that I would recommend. I hope this helped you decide if the Hatch Rest is right for you and if it should go on your baby registry. For me, the answer is a resounding yes. Now, if you want me to go through your baby registry and help you find the right items, there's a link in the description, as well as you can comment, tell me more, and I will get in touch with you and we can talk about going over your baby registry if you're interested in that service. There are also a ton more videos on this channel where I do baby registry audits. I go through, tell you what to get, tell you what to skip, and I go through all these items. So check those videos out. In the meantime, I'll link some of these in the description as well. Hope to see you in the next video or work with you soon on your baby registry. Until then, have a great day.